Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexander from Brazil, and today we are going to talk about Helios. So, Helios is a mage, his main stat is intelligence, and he fights in backline. He's a mage and support, and in our channel tier list, he's adaptable hero, okay? So, today we are going to talk about his skills, skins, artifacts, glyphs, and the gift of the elements. So here we have agility and the strength that can achieve 360, and the intelligence, his main stats, and can achieve 720. So each point of agility will give him 1 point of armor and 2 points of physical attack. Strength, each point of strength will give him 40 points of health, and the 8 point intelligence will give him 3 points of magic attack, 1 point of magic defense, and the 1 extra point of physical attack because intelligence is his main stats, okay? So it's important to level up his gift of elements, okay? And after we have his glyphs. So Helios have magic attack, health, magic defense, armor, and intelligence. So here the best order for you level up is first intelligence, health, magic attack, armor, and for the last magic defense, okay? Why magic defense for the last? Because Helios fights in backline, and he's a hero more useful against physical teams, so he needs more armor than magic attack, sorry, than magic defense. And here intelligence will give him magic defense, magic attack, and the physical attack, and also protection against critical hit teams, okay? So he also need health because I tell you to improve health first the armor and the magic defense. And here it's because I start to level up. Helios was one of my first heroes, so I was learning. So you can see here I level up different that I'm trying to say to you to level up, okay? And after we have his his artifacts. So Helios artifacts, first the artifact is armor. So when you level up your first artifact for 3 stars, so when he uses his first skill, he has same 100% of chance to activate his first artifact, and it's armor, and it's for the whole team. So armor is important against critical hit teams. When your team are fighting against a critical hit team, you need a lot of armor to protect your team, because the critical hit teams are all physical attacks, okay, in double. Critical hit teams are physical attacks in double. So armor is very good for your team against the critical hit teams, and it also reduces physical damage, okay? So it's good to have a lot of armor. And after we have magic attack and health again, so it's also very good. He needs a lot of health to live more time against critical hit teams, okay? And after we have intelligence that will give him 3 points of magic attack, 1 point of magic defense, and 1 extra point of physical attack, okay? So it's also good to level up his intelligence, okay? And after we have his skins. So his default skin is intelligence, and it's very important to him to level up his intelligence skin, okay? It's free, it's more easy to level up than other skins. Default skins is always easier to level up than other skins, because you need less resources to put the maximum level and protect your team against the dodge and against the critical hit teams, okay? And after we have magic attack, health, and again magic attack. So this champion skin you can get free at the guild you are store, okay? And of course you need to have rewards from guild war to buy. It's not 100% free. And I advise you first level up default skin, and after health skin, because he needs a lot of life to keep him living more time against critical hit teams, and after magic attack to make a lot of damage. You can get this skin free, okay, at the guild store. And so now let's talk about his skills. Starbirth. Helios directs 3 new and all existing solar spheres to the front line of an enemy team where they explode, dealing area damage. So it's 45% of his magic attack, and I show it the video. He has a lot of magic attack plus the level, and here says it's damage per sphere. So each sphere will make this damage, okay? So it's 3 spheres from Starbirth, but plus Solar Wind if it's activated, and plus 2 spheres from Celestial Guardians if it's activated. So he can use 6 balls at the same time to explode the enemies in front line. So I think it's a powerful skill, but you need to level up him, okay, to have more magic damage. So let's see. Solar Wind. Helios summons an invulnerable flaming sphere, dealing damage to nearby enemies over time for 10 seconds. So damage over time is 10% of his magic attack plus his level. So about 7 seconds of the battle, Helios will activate the Solar Wind, and he will direct its solar sphere in front of the enemy teams, and you will see this sphere will stay there for 10 seconds, and over time it is making damage, and it's not too much damage, it's only 10%, but this skill is very important because this skill has synergy with his last skill, that is his passive skill in the critical hit counter, okay? We'll talk after. So let's see in battle. Celestial Guardians. Helios summons 2 protection spheres at the center of your team. These spheres protect nearby allies by absorbing physical damage dealt to them. Each sphere can absorb 90% of his magic attack plus the level. So here Helios will activate Celestial Guardians are 2 spheres, 1 sphere in front your team, and another sphere is in back line your team, okay? So this sphere will be activated, and when your heroes receive damage, the sphere will absorb the damage to her, okay? And when he absorbs all, she will disappear. But here we have 2, and it's 90% of his magic attack, so it's very good. And when your heroes get damage, the damage will be absorbed for the spheres, so it's a good skill and can protect your team from physical attacks. So The sphere only absorbs physical attacks, not magic attacks, okay? So, I show you how it works in battle. Flaming Retribution. While Solar Wind is active, every time Helios allies suffer a critical hit, the Flaming Sphere will strike the damaging attacker with a beam of fire. Its damage is 75 his magic attack plus the level. So how I said before, she has synergy with Solar Winds when Solar Wind is active, and the Helios will give you this flaming retribution. How it's work? And when the enemy teams attack and make damage, always that your allies receive a critical hit, Helios will attack them back with this damage. And at the maximum level, it's about 80,000 damage each critical hit that Helios counter ready, okay? So it's very strong, powerful skill against critical hits. This skill is good against Jet teams, Ju teams, Ichmael teams, Artemis teams, and if Yasmin coming to mobile, Helios is the best counter to her, and she is very hard to die, okay? Yasmin is very strong. So if Yasmin coming, you need a Helios. Of course, you already need a Helios, but you will need much more. And I think he is a strong hero, and this skill makes he be special. And I will show you in battle how it works. Let's see.